Now this morning I thought I would discuss a little bit about these two types of meditation, Shamata and Vipassana. So in the Tibetan tradition, then, Shamata is Shine, and Shine means calm abiding. It's a pacification of the mind. The definition is that it is the pacification of distraction to outer objects. And this is taught to be the foundation of all meditations. And as I said before, then primarily Shine or Shamata is focusing on objects, whether that be an outer object, an inner object, or equally a conceptual object. Vipassana in Tibetan is Laktong, and that's insight meditation. This is defined as a resting in the essence of phenomena. So it's resting in the true nature of mind or true nature of phenomena. I had heard that these days, in the Theravadan tradition, they were meditating on Vipassana, but also that this was quite a new thing, only since about the 19th century. And I'd always wondered exactly what that was about, what they were meditating on. Fortunately, the other day, I met a woman who had been meditating in the Theravadan tradition on Vipassana, what she called Vipassana. And so I asked her, well, what are you meditating on? What do you do when you sit on your cushion? And she said that she would rest in limitless consciousness. And this sort of raised an eyebrow, because meditating on limitless consciousness is not what is called Vipassana in the Tibetan tradition. I'm not just trying to put down the Theravadins and say Tibetan Buddhism is better than theirs. And equally, I'm not trying to criticize their meditation. This meditation on limitless consciousness appears in the actual life story of the Buddha, the account of liberation of the Buddha before he became enlightened. And at one point, it is taught that the Buddha relied on two Hindu masters. One was called Ringpur, and the other one was called Lakchu. And these two Hindu masters taught Buddha the formless realm meditations. And one of these formless realm meditations is meditating on limitless consciousness. The Buddha quickly realized the results of these meditations and achieved the highest state of rebirth in what is called the peak of existence in the formless realm. And the Buddha sat there at the peak of existence and looked around and realized that he was still within samsara. He had not achieved liberation. And so the Buddha rejected this meditation on limitless consciousness. So Vipassana is not the meditation on a concept. For example, I could tell you the nature of all phenomena is emptiness. And if you were to meditate on this idea that the nature of all phenomena is emptiness, that wouldn't be Vipassana. Vipassana is meditating on the actual, direct, and visceral experience of the true nature. So that's something that arises to mind or that you perceive. It is not an idea. For example, everything is non-dual. Okay, meditate on that. That is meditation on an idea. Why this is important is because Shamata meditation will not lead to awakening or liberation. The type of meditation that will lead to awakening or liberation is this Vipassana, Laktong. It is what we call authentic non-dual meditation. And so, as you can see, most people, when they're meditating on non-duality, which you could say is the same as Vipassana, is the same as Mahamudra or Dzogchen, and because they are meditating on concepts, they are doing Shamata meditation and not Vipassana. So I hope that clarified a few things for you, and in future I would like to do a few more of these short videos that explain some of the terminology that exists within Buddhist meditation. Thank you very much.